The cold, vast landscape of Alaska was always known for its stunning natural beauty and harsh weather conditions. But one day, the tranquility of this remote region was shattered by a series of strange sightings in the sky. People reported seeing strange objects hovering above the ground, emitting an eerie glow. It wasn't long before the truth became clear. The Earth was under attack by an alien force. The initial attacks were focused on the major cities of Alaska, with the aliens using advanced weaponry to demolish buildings and infrastructure. The military was quick to respond, launching missiles and fighter jets to repel the attack. But the aliens were far more advanced than anything humans had ever seen before. They had shields that were impervious to our weapons, and their ships moved with incredible speed and agility. As the attacks continued, the aliens began to spread out across the entire state. Their ships flew low, sweeping through the streets, firing their weapons indiscriminately. Panic and chaos reigned as people fled for their lives, seeking shelter wherever they could find it. The world watched in horror as news of the invasion spread. Nations around the globe stood on the brink of war, unsure of how to deal with this unprecedented threat. But as the days passed, a sense of resolve began to emerge. People realized that this was a fight for the survival of our planet, and that the only way to win was to fight back with everything we had. The military began to develop new tactics and strategies, studying the alien technology to find its weaknesses. Scientists worked tirelessly to develop new weapons and defenses, while engineers designed new vehicles and equipment to aid in the battle. The people of Alaska came together, forming a united front against the alien invaders. As the battle raged on, it became clear that the aliens were not invincible. They had weaknesses, and the humans began to exploit them. The military developed new weapons that could penetrate their shields, and scientists discovered ways to disrupt their communications. The tide of the war began to turn, and the humans slowly started to gain ground. It was a long and grueling fight, but finally, after months of battle, the aliens began to retreat. Their ships disappeared from the skies, and their ground forces were pushed back. Alaska had been saved, but the cost was high. Cities and towns lay in ruins, and countless lives had been lost. The people of Alaska, and indeed the entire world, had been forever changed by the invasion. We had learned that there were other beings in the universe, and that we were not alone. We had also learned that our planet was vulnerable, and that we needed to be prepared for any future threats. In the aftermath of the attack, the world came together to rebuild. We used the knowledge gained from the war to develop new technologies and defenses, and we worked to strengthen our international alliances. We knew that we couldn't let our guard down, that we had to remain vigilant and ready to defend our planet at all times. The alien attack had been a dark chapter in our history, but it had also been a catalyst for change. It had brought us together as a species, and it had shown us what we were capable of when we worked together. We could only hope that it would be enough to protect us from whatever threats lay beyond our world.